Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Ant, the DNA, back with my boy D. We got Ty Legrande here, man. We getting ready to give you guys a great show. What's up, D?
Yeah, what's up, guys? Thank y'all for tuning in again. Ty, thank you for coming in.
Hey, thanks, man.
This guy right here, we've heard a lot about him. He's an entrepreneur, a musician, a father. So we're excited to have you on just to get your perspective on some things, man. But before we get started, Anthony, what are we drinking tonight, man?
We're drinking the Stella. My boy here, he gave us the hookup, and it's the Stella Black, and we getting ready to hit it. And it's supposed to be pretty good, man. Everybody's talking about it.
Shout out Moses Lake Liquor Store. Make sure you come get your Stella.
Yeah, my man here, he's at the liquor store. If you guys know the face, you know.
Yes, sir. My grandma's going to say, Annyeonghaseyo.
That's what's up, man.
Make sure you bring cash. She likes that.
Oh, yeah. That's enough, D. That's enough.
It's like love making.
It does, huh? You know you're getting ready to get them buns when you hear that, huh?
Man, you hear that bubbly, baby?
Yeah. It's good, bro.
Man. So, bro, you don't drink? You really don't drink?
Derek doesn't drink. He only drinks wine.
He looks like he doesn't drink, honestly.
After we leave here, bro, he's getting ready to take off and go on some mile run and shit,
I'm about to say, he's about to go to run, right?
Yeah,
Oh, my gosh, man.
Hey, shut up, man.
Yeah. It's all good, bro.
I feel this right now.
Hey, D, man, I just want let everybody know, man, I love you, bro.
Thanks, man. Love you too, Ant.
I love you, man. That's my bro.
Ty's like, what am I getting?
No, this is my dog right here, man. This is my boy, man.
Is that the alcohol talking?
Nah, man.
It can't be.
All right, we're going to see what's
Hey, cheers. Wait, hold on. We going cheers?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, man.
One love. Thanks for bringing me on the show, guys. You guys are dope.
Usually it's me and Ant, man. We just get going.
Yeah, you're just going?
Man. Yeah.
Chitty, bang, bang.
It's good, huh?
That's what's up. That is really good.
That tastes like some really good grape soda.
Yeah, for real.
Oh my god, that's like
it's good.
That's what's up, man. What was that? Stella
Black?
Stella Rose Black. Okay, that's what's up, man. I recommend this. This is probably one of my top 3 we've had.
That's kind of racist.
Stella Black?
They made the black one grape.
Is it Stella Black grape?
Doesn't it taste like grape?
Get that purple drink, you guys. Go down.
This is good.
That's
though.
what's up, man. So Ty, man. So give us a little rundown, man, of your background, where you're from, what you do. Tell us what's up.
What's up?
All right, man. My name is Ty Legrande. I represent Team Liddy. That is my own label. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everybody always says it, but I was the first one to be like, let's actually make this a thing. You know what I'm saying? Right. Why? Because we're always lit.
Yeah.
We're always lit, you know?
Yeah, I hear you.
Man, where did I start, dude? I'm from Hawaii, 26 years old, sorry. 26 years old. I'm a Pisces. I love to go get everything I want to do in life, you know what I mean? And I advise anybody that was ever, stuck and confused, you know what I'm saying, like that, on where you want to go, just go for everything. You know what I mean? Just do everything piece by piece, because there's time for it, you know what I mean? There's so much time for it.
Yeah, you don't live once, man, you know?
There's so much time for it, and, I'm going to say, in a short, quick sense, my life is just pretty much trial and error, you know?
Right.
And try this, try that, see where you mess up, learn from it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And you're the only one that pick yourself up and just keep going. Yeah, so I do music, you know what I mean? I manage artists. I do photography, videography. I do event planning, event coordinating, VIP hosting.
Wow.
I've done shows with Lupe Fiasco, Eric Bellinger, Twista, all in 2017, 2018, all in Hawaii.
Wow, that's what's up, man.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah. That's where I'm born at, man. Island of Waikiki.
Yeah,
Oahu. And it's a good city, dude. Honestly, it's like people think it's all pineapples and all that good stuff.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it's really interesting. It's a good place to get your grind on and really take advantage of a place like a network.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So that's where I see myself doing is the network.
That's what's up, man. I think anytime for me personally, man, I can be around younger like you or my age or older. Anytime I'm around somebody that's just going for a goal or a dream or a passion, man, for me personally, that's just super inspiring. It inspires me just to go after mine. You know what I'm saying? So I think for me, and I think for anybody, like you said, man, just go for it. but surround yourself with people that are feeding that into you, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because
You
lots
have
of times,
to,
man, we're around a lot of negative people that really hate their life, whatever they got going on, and so they want people around them to
Right.
not be happy. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So you got to find people
That's what's
that are
up.
just going for things,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Man, I'd love that shit, dude.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. And I mean, it's about being around positive people, man, because there's always some haters out there. A lot of them are smiling in your face. You know what I'm saying?
Most of them are,
Yeah,
man.
most
Like,
of them are
90%
smiling,
are.
man, in your
Yes,
face,
sir.
man. And that's the fucked up part is because you see yourself going here and they're depressed, man. They don't know
Misery
what the fuck
loves
to do.
company, man.
Yeah, most
Misery loves
definitely.
company. I like that.
Hey, so I got a 14-year-old you met before the show that's into music, man.
Hey,
He's
man.
into rap. He wants to do
Dude.
his thing, and I'm a big supporter, man. Whatever
Yeah.
my kids are passionate about, man, I'm just gonna push them
Right.
as much as I can to go for it.
That's what's up,
That's
bro.
being a dad, dude. for
So
real.
what advice would you give to a teenager, to a young person that wants to get into music and do their thing?
Man, what was his name again?
Darius.
Darius, man. Darius, that kid, hey, he got to drive. You could tell, like, right when I met him, he was like, yo, so what's your song? He was like, all right, I'll be right back. He came down, and he showed me that he was searching it up, whatever, and then he, like, had it on Spotify. I'm like, dude, you got it on Spotify? I was like, you're doing it right, man. You're doing it right. Like, you know what I'm saying? He already has, like, the first step most people don't even take. Like, SoundCloud, not the way to go. You know what I mean? Like, that's not the way to go to start off. You know what I'm saying? It's just, like, to hear yourself.
Right.
Really, like, you know what I'm saying? So right now he can make money off of his songs, and people could listen to it because everyone uses Spotify.
Yeah.
Or, like, Apple or Google, stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But, like, for him, like just hearing this delivery and, like, the enunciation, dude, I'm like, bro, like, you can teach him so much different ways to do things right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And, like, it'll be okay, just like I said earlier, in trial and error. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And, like, be like, yo, scream as loud as you can. You know what I'm saying? Scream as loud as you can. Just say what's on your mind. Just, like, go with the beat. You know what I'm saying? You don't like that beat? Okay, go to the next beat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, just, like, literally, like, every time you get discouraged and you just keep going, you know what I'm saying? Because every beat's going to give you a different emotion. That's, like, that's how I feel when I rap music. You know what I'm saying? And do, like, just hearing that delivery, bro, like, he can do a bunch of things if he stays with, like, with that drive because he got it.
That's
what's
what's
up,
up, man. That's
I
what's
appreciate
up.
that.
Hell yeah, dude.
I'm all for that shit, man. I'm all for, like, going for it, man. Whatever it is, go for it.
Hey, that's it. Hey, I love seeing that, bro, with, like, fathers and sons, man. Like, it's a good example of being a good dad. You know what I'm saying? Like, just his drive.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's
And that's
his drive.
I mean, you can see it, man. I mean, he was more than anything, he was kind of nervous, but at the same time, he was like, it's time for people to hear this shit. You know, it's time for them to hear.
Hey, it was in 20 seconds, man. That was the first time. That was the first time he showed it to somebody.
You know, I don't think he's really shared it with somebody in person. Like he put it on Spotify or whatever, and he shared it with me and his brothers. But he really in front of somebody else. Yeah, I think that was the first time.
Dude, he didn't waste no time. He's gone.
Yo, man. So I mean, who inspired you as an artist to get in, like, to start? Who's like your artist, like your
Man, dude, you gotta know right here, Nipsey Hussle, dude.
Nipsey,
You know
huh?
what I'm saying? Look
Hey,
at this shit
Nipsey Hussle.
up. Check it out.
Yeah.
We in there with
You
Nipsey.
see,
All money in.
Hey, you
All
see
money
now?
in.
You know what? Right there, that right there is Nipsey. And the crazy part is that picture that you got right there.
Yeah.
I got that for his birthday to put on the wall, right?
Yeah.
And I'm still waiting for it to come, bro. It's been fucking like
It's
3
probably
weeks.
come from China. It's come from China. Is that why?
Yeah. The exact same, like the same with the right and that same one, man.
Yeah,
He
they're going
didn't.
wild with this. They're like, oh, the people love this.
Yeah, he's
up,
the
dude?
yeah.
Nah.
Yeah, no, I love Nipsey Hussle, man. Like, when I started writing music, like, this was my thought. I was like, hey, I gotta hit something that's different, please everybody, what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, all these factors, and it's gotta slap. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever it is, like, so many factors you got playing, right?
Yeah.
And, like, I just, like, listen to artists like J. Cole. Like, when he came out with Born Sinner, that's when I started messing with J. Cole. That was, like, that album.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, now he just flipped his whole career.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
agree.
Kendrick Lamar, when he first came out, he had his mixtape. He sounded just like Lil Wayne. You know what I'm saying? When he rapped, he had punch like Lil Wayne. That's the delivery I was talking about.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But then he turned into something else with Dr. Dre.
Yep.
Into some Tech 9 stuff.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Because he had that delivery. So I listened to J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar. Who doesn't listen to Drake? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to listen to Drake, but, like, it's like, you can't hate on it. It's like, even if he's doing
Drake?
some shit with other people's, like, that other people write, dude, he's delivering every type of flow you could possibly imagine. You know
it's
what I'm saying?
Drake, man.
He's trend-setting. So I'm like, okay, I'm coming with that mentality too. You know what I mean? Then you got Rick Ross. Then you got Nipsey. You know what I'm saying? Those are like the punchlines. Boom, boom, boom.
Who's your number one? That's your number one.
My
right
number
there?
one? Nah, I ain't gonna say Nipsey my number one, bro. Honestly, like, if I ever, like, just go back and just, like, want to play a song right now, like, like Cole, like.
Yeah.
Cole's for sure.
Yeah.
Like
lyrics, man.
Hey, that's my youngest son. Cole is his guy. You know.
Yeah. And I work for producers that work with Cole. You know what I'm saying? In Hawaii, they told me like, you know what I'm saying, he wasn't who he was at the time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like,
it's just perfecting your craft, man. Perfect your
real.
craft and continue to grow, and don't stay stuck in a box. I think, and always do you. You know, like you change your sound changes over times, but as long as you're doing you, it's authentic. You know.
Yeah.
That's the most important thing.
Most definitely.
Yeah, I mean that's what's up, bro. So I mean it's kind of like right now you're 26, and if everything goes the way that you want it to go, like man, like 5 years, like where do you see yourself, or does it matter? I mean, where do you see yourself? Like, where would you want to be at in 5 years?
5 years from now, man, I'm gonna say like this, like expectations is like that can kill a soul. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I can say that straight off top, and
Okay.
like that's like these are the questions that like, you know, like the schools ask you, like your job asks you, your first, you know what I'm saying, like, but they're not there 5 years later.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right here.
They're not hitting with a follow up like, hey, did you do what you said you was gonna do? You know what I'm saying? So that whole expectation thing is because life's so messed up. I didn't have myself hold into that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Especially the life I lived. You know.
Right.
And so 5 years from now, I hope I'm doing something that has to do
Yeah.
with, you know what I mean, that I'm wanting to do, like myself.
Right.
I want to be running, like teaching everybody what I know. You mean as far as like everything that has to do with the industry.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? The music industry, like you have to know everything. Everything plays a factor into one part of it. You know what I'm saying? Like to be a rapper, what do you gotta do to be a rapper? You need good lyrics. You need a beat. You need a person that made the beat. You need the license to the beat. The license to the beat costs money. You need money. Now you need like, you know what I'm saying? You need dancers in the video.
Yeah.
You need someone to make the video.
Yeah.
You need someone that's really good to create
A lot
the
of
video.
shit behind the scenes, man.
So
There's
much
a
stuff
lot.
going on. So like my goal, like my let me tell you my 20-year goal. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like my long-term goal at the end of my whole dream is that like I want to like have something where like, you know, a school that teaches everybody to go for like their talent. You know what I'm saying? Like to where like, example, the industry, learn everything because everything plays a factor. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if you know everything, you can do anything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? As far as that industry goes, it's just like in engineering. You know what I'm saying? You got computer engineering, audio engineering, all that stuff. What if you learn every type of engineering? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like that's what I want to give back to like the world. Like at the end of my goals when I complete them.
Right.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
you know what, bro? I think let me tell you, bro. I'm like the king of knowing personalities and seeing people and knowing. I could tell you if you're full of bullshit the first time I come across you. I just got a gift. I just got a gift for it, man.
It's a vibe. It's a vibe.
No.
Like,
And look, listen. When I met you, man, you kicked off a vibe, dude, that was different from anybody. And I was like, I like this kid.
You
man.
remember what we said when we met?
Yeah,
What was the first thing, bro?
yeah.
What was the first line I said to you when I met you, bro?
First, he was like, hey, man, what's that?
Yeah.
He was looking at. I had the DNA shirt. And he was like, he noticed.
I was like, that's you?
Yeah, I was like, he noticed it, but I was just like, I'm pretty good at judging character. I've always been, unless I'm losing it. But I think you're gonna be a successful person, man. You keep the drive up and you keep your goals. And
I
shit,
can't
man.
I can't tell you how many people Anthony's told me stuff like, man, I don't like this dude. Like, I don't like what's going on. I don't like this. I don't like that. And I'm always like, Ant, like, hey, man, it's good, man. It's gonna be all good, man. Because I'm always like, look at the good in people.
Derek's
Right.
Even though I probably see some of the stuff he's saying, I put the blinders on. Like, I look at the good.
Sometimes you
It's
can't help
bit
it,
me
though,
in the
man.
ass, dude. He's been right every fucking time,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
It's
So
true.
that's
It's
the
true.
thing is that when I met this kid, man, I was like, I like this kid, man. You know, and look, let me tell you, man. Like the guy that you know, right, that we met with, I'm a darker person, bro.
Yeah,
but
no, I
so
believe
you're
it.
seeing a different guy, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm usually not like, hey, man, what's up, you know, and I'm not that dude. So just that you know, like, man, I think that everything that you're saying and you're putting out there, man, and the one thing that I like the most is that you're talking about like showing everybody,
Well,
'Cause
serving
that's
people, man.
showing everybody,
Yeah.
learn like if everything networking together type deal, it gets you a lot of places because that's what Derek does. Derek was like, yo, man, we got to do this, and I'm like, nah, man, fuck them. And it's like, but in the long run, it's kind of like it's helped me become a better person because it's kind of like I'm more of the yin and the yang type dude. That's why we vibe so much, man. You know, me and this dude, he brings out some of the positive stuff, and I'm kind of like still sitting in the corner like, I'm really sketchy about motherfuckers,
sure.
you know. And there's been times Derek's like, man, he's a cool dude. And I'll be like, oh, okay, this dude is a cool dude.
Hey, did you guys play this out, bro? This is like a perfect Oreo. Like I look like the result of you two being
Right.
good friends. You know?
Yeah.
That's some funny shit,
cool.
dude. That's true. true. Hey, so I want to know, man. So what we talked about before the show, which I think is really good, man, for people to hear because life is tough, man. So I want to get. So the whole point of our show, man, was we're two younger dads. You know, we started really young. We're minorities. We've both fucking been through some shit. Right. So we wanted to put this whole idea was to talk about dad shit and about adversity we've been through, give advice and share stories.
Right.
So my point is, what are some adversities you've been through in your life that you're willing to share just with people that may be watching the show that can help somebody? Because I think that's important. We talked about it before the show, man. Like, I've been through some shit, but Ant may have been through some worse shit. And if he's successful, and for some reason I'm letting the shit that I've been through hold me back, I got no excuses, man. Because he's been through worse shit than me. You know what I'm saying? So I'd like to know,
so
like,
you want to hear like what changed, like where I feel like
what
I should change.
Like where's some shit you went through that just made you maybe flip and got you to where you are today?
That happened to you that went in your favor, but you took it and made it a stronger point to like, you know, boom, this has made me a better person. Is that kind of
yeah, really? Like what molded you into who you are today? Because usually it's not the good shit that molded us. It's usually the bad shit that molded us to do who we are today, right? It's usually the shit that where we fucked up, where we learned from, that molded us to who we are today. Right. I think that's why I'm the way I am, is through stuff through my childhood, through how I've been treated has molded me to be the person I'm. Same with you, right? Mm-hmm. It's the bad shit that's put us to the position we are. And some people take that bad shit and stay bad, and some people take the bad shit and they turn it into a positive. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
Man, dude,
it's deep.
I feel like I got a file cabinet, bro. Like I'm thinking about it, dude, and I'm just like, it's like file nope. I'm just like trying to like think about something that's like, you know,
and you can
not too far back to where like, you know, it doesn't really matter at that time, but like a like part where I changed my life. You know? Yeah,
or just a struggle, man. Maybe just something simplified, like as kind of just a struggle, man.
Right.
Man, I could tell you real quick, dude, like, you know what I'm saying, like, my life, like you know, it's like a gist. I could just tell you a gist of the struggle I've been through, you know what I'm saying, like, not without getting into details of what happened. So, like, I was born in Hawaii. My parents divorced at 2. My dad's black, Puerto Rican, you know what I'm saying, and my mom's Korean, you know what I'm saying, other ethnicities and whatnot. And they divorced at 2 years old. He was military. Have you ever seen The Pursuit of Happiness?
Yeah.
You ever seen that movie?
Yeah.
Okay, you ever seen the parts where, like, he's, like, moving place to place and he gets to that hotel and he comes home and they got the notice on the door. He's like, yo, you can't be here no more.
Right. Yeah.
And they're sitting outside, right? So that was, like, me and my dad in Hawaii. And then, like somebody out of the blue, this dude from Jersey that he was in the military with came and was like, yo, I'm going back. You coming with me? You know what I'm saying? And we went back. My dad bounced out and I was with my grandma over there in Jersey, you know what I'm saying? And, like, at the time, I'm a smart kid, you know what I'm saying? They told me I was a smart kid. I was reading on preschool level and whatnot.
Right.
Like, reading 3rd grade level books at a preschool level.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying? And I didn't really, like, overthink. I was never really want to overthink, you know what I'm saying? I always found the joy in things. So,
yeah.
I guess, like, when my dad came back, you know what I'm saying? He literally got the house that was on the same block as my grandma. And I would bounce back and forth when he ended with a girlfriend. And now I'm about, like, 5 or 6 years old, you know what I'm saying? Just going to school. He always made sure that, like, I knew my math, like, for sure. Like, I always knew that. Like, I read books for sure. If not, like, I'll get my ass whooped. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And, like, at that time, ass whoopings, you know what I'm saying, is ass whoopings.
It was normal.
Right.
That was normal, man.
Yeah.
So,
ass whooping.
So, like, around, like, 6, 7 years old, you know what I'm saying, he wants to move down to Florida, you know, and I'm going with him. His girl's pregnant, you know what I mean?
Right.
He got twins on the way. And I go down with him, and it's a struggle, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're sleeping in an empty house, you know, or empty apartment,
right.
No couches, no furniture, you know what I'm saying? And he doesn't even know where she's at, you know what I mean?
Right.
So, boom, they have the kids. I'm watching the kids, you know what I'm saying? Because they go out.
So those are your little brothers and sisters from?
It's my 2 little brothers. Yeah, it's like 2 twins, but you're gonna trip out when you hear it. So, I'm watching, you know what I'm saying, my little brothers, whatnot, and this goes on for about 6 months where, like, he works security at night, so he's not there at night. You know what I'm saying? Right. I'm at school. I'm feeding these kids raviolis and Thai ramen. Right. That's it. You know what I'm saying? That's all we got. There's still no furniture in the house. You know what I'm saying? So this is going on about for like 4 or 5 months, and I'm just going to school with what it is. You know what I'm saying? And, like, I remember nights where, like, my dad was just like a spiteful person. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, just like when things were going good for his life, he just had this attitude that was just like unbelievable.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, just unbelievable. And it, like, he just, like, I was just like his target, you know what I'm saying? Because I guess, I don't know, he felt like me and him never were like all the same.
Right.
And I guess it's because of the hate he had from my mom, you know?
Yeah.
So the abuse, that's like when the abuse started. So like the abuse started happening, you know what I'm saying? That went on for like a year, and like one day it got really bad, you know what I'm saying? And he had like he asked me like, does Susie ever treat you messed up? You know what I'm saying? Does she ever treat you different from the twins? Wow. I'm saying, I'm like, I'm not gonna say everything, but I'm gonna say like one little thing. Like, yeah, the other day I was trying to tell her that the cap was off of the toothpaste and the twins were squeezing it out, and I told her to put it on, and she's like, well, it's not squeezing out no more, right? It's not squeezing out no more, right? You know what I'm saying? Doing my face and like, get the hell out of here. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I told him about that. He's like, go outside and play football for the day. You know what I'm saying? Go do your thing. Make sure you're back before the sun comes down. It's like all parents, right?
Yeah, right.
Back before the sun comes down.
Street lights, come on, man.
Yeah, be home. That's your ass.
Yeah.
But yeah, came home that night, man, and just like I remember walking in the room, dude, and I looked to the left, and she's sitting on this. They just got new couches. Yeah. Finally got new couches and whatnot. I walk in, and she's sitting to the left, and she's standing right in front of me. And he's like, he asked me the same question he asked me earlier, right? And like, she pretty much just denies it. Yeah. Tells me to go to the room, and I just remember like hearing like the glove, like him putting on his gloves, like his workout gloves and shit like that, and like I already knew the bell was coming, you know.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Like, and like I guess I could say this was like what just put me away from like the world, you know what I mean? Yeah. And like this, he came in, you know, and he like normally what it would be, you know what I'm saying? He would always give me a math problem that was like ridiculous, you know what I'm saying? And if I got it right, it would be 10 lashes, but if I got it wrong, it'd be 20. Damn. You know what I'm saying? So no matter what, it'd be a hit. Today, he was like, he gave me some because every day I did my multiplication tables, right? You know what I'm saying? 1 all the way up to 12. You know what I'm saying? 12 times 12, 12 times 11, yada, yada, yada. And like today, like that day, he said, look, I'm going to give you this multiplication table as a way out. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And he did something like 240 times 58. You know, like shit. Some crazy shit. I must have spent an hour just crying, bro, and like just sitting there like, I'm not gonna figure this out, you know what I mean? Like, no matter what. And like at this point, like him putting on the gloves and shit, I'm just like, fuck, you know? And like he came in the room, dude, and I was wrong, you know what I'm saying? I was way off. Like way off. Like
I'd be off right now, dude.
Yeah, like 7 years old, like I was way off, and like, you know, I didn't know what to do. And like I just remember being like in a chokehold and punching me in the jaw, you know what I'm saying? Like I remember him dropping me right there, he punched me in the jaw, and he went to the wall and he listened to like if the neighbors were listening, he's like, I guess no one's listening, you know what I'm saying? Comes back. And then he grabs the hanger, you know what I'm saying? He's like hitting me with this hanger, dude. And like I'm like bouncing all the way around the room, like into the closet. And he's like telling me to shut the fuck up, like sit down and hold still. You know what I'm saying? Like that. And like that shit went on for like at least 15, 20 minutes, but it felt longer, but like, you know. And I'm like scarred up at the time. And he tells me to get in the bath, dude. And it's like hot water, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, fucking hot, dude. And he's like holding me in his bath, dude, for like 5 minutes. You know?
Damn.
Yeah, it's deep, bro.
And so the next day, you know, I didn't say nothing or whatnot, like all the scars and shit like that on my back and whatnot. But like a week went by and like my PE teacher, I saw him, and he's like, you know, lift up your shirt. And like I still had the scars like 7 days later, you know. Yeah. And I put me in a group home, and after that, I was in Florida, and I put me in a group home, you know, and I remember him walking by while he was arrested and saying like, this is all your fault. And I got into the group home, and like I was there for probably about a year or two, you know, and I didn't even know what to think. I'm just trying to fit in the group home, you know, at that time. And I remember getting my Pokemon card stolen that day, dude. I was so mad about the Pokemon cards, bro, because I was like, he was like, some kid came up, he's like, hey, you want to see these cards? And I was like, yeah, you can see, you can use them, you know, or look at them, whatever. Then he just took off. Man, damn. But the group home, man, like I got a letter from my mom like 6 months later, you know what I'm saying, with a picture of her, and I remember framing it, dude. And I was like, I'm gonna see you soon, you know? Yeah. Because she was finally coming for me, and it took her like 6 months to get me out of that group home.
Really? And did you go with your mom after that?
Man, Ty, that's deep, bro.
Yeah, I guess I could say that's like where like I grew up. You know,
I think that would make anybody grow up, man. Yeah, that's tough, dude. I think, you know, and I don't say we all, man, but I've been through some shit. Not as like that, but you know, my dad was an alcoholic, you know, and a Vietnam veteran, and you know, he dealt with things differently. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, and I dealt with some of those the toughness of that, you know, but not to your magnitude, bro. But it's amazing, man, to see. how that's molded you today, though, man. So, I've always found it weird, man, how somebody can go through things like that and they can duplicate those things, or they can do the exact opposite of those things. You know what I'm saying? They could turn those like negative things I went through in life made me a better person. Right. For some people, I know some people that have been through some negative shit and it's made them the exact same way,
or worse.
Or worse, you know, they feel like they got to mimic those things, or
right.
I don't know why.
Right.
Because for me, it just made me want to be the exact opposite of a lot of the shit that I went through.
Right. And that, I mean, that's
and you know, we joked about why I don't drink. You know, that's why I don't drink. And not to say I haven't drank, right?
Cool, man.
But you know, but growing up and seeing how my dad was two different people, man. Mm-hmm. And when he was drinking, and my dad he also was a happy drunk and a pissed off drunk. It just was, and you never knew what you were gonna get, you know. But for me, that was always like something like, I'm not gonna be like that, man. I'm not gonna treat my wife like that. I'm not gonna treat my kids like that. So for me, I just wanted to be the opposite.
Right.
But I know people that are assholes just like that.
Right.
I love my dad too, right? So, but man, there was I would say there's lots of things he taught me how not to be. He's probably taught me more how not to be than to be, but he was still a person I love. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's crazy, man.
And you know, I mean, getting like this.
That's deep, man.
The story that I like to, and I've been in places like what Ty said. You know, I've been in some dark places like that, and coming out of it, I think it makes you more of a person to where you can see things and sense things different than a lot of other people. You know, it's it's a movie. It's called. Was it called Split? What was that movie called? With the was it called Split?
There's a movie called Split. I don't know if it's what you're talking
about.
It's the movie where the guy has like all the different personalities and shit like that.
7 of them or 10 of them or something.
Yeah. Well, that movie is that he when people go through some trauma and different things like that, it doesn't necessarily give you superpowers, but you can tend to go into a room and sense stuff. And that's why I tell Derek, like, when I go places, I had a lot of bad things happen to me when I was a kid, a lot of bad things, you know. And so when you go around a person or people, you can sense it. Like, you can see it playing out before it happens, or you can just feel it, you know. Yeah. So I mean, it's just one of those things. Is that's kind of makes us who we are, and it's like, I don't know if it's a defense mechanism. I don't know what the fuck it is, but you can see it, you know. It's like, that motherfucker's crazy. Oh no, he's a nice guy. Nah, he's getting ready to fucking stab everybody here in the neck, you know.
I better watch out for him.
Yeah.
So let me ask you, man. So we'll move kind of on from next. That's But how did you have a relationship with your dad after that? After you got older at all?
Man, dude, like, I guess I made the same mistake of going back with him 8 years later, and then 3 years later after that, and
just thinking it's gonna be
it
better.
It took those 3 times, just thinking it's gonna be better because it was bad where I was. You know what I mean? Like my dad was like the physical abuse, my mom was emotional. You know, heavy emotional. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, like at this, like I remember him writing me. He's in jail for life now. You know what I'm saying? And like him writing me a letter. I remember him writing a letter to me. At like 19, I got it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I just thought it was gonna be, him coming to like amends. You know? Yeah,
coming to grips with everything and apologizing. And
man,
still nothing. Yeah, that's
like
tough,
he
dude.
like expected apology from me type shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
That shit's crazy, man. So like I forgive him. Like I know I got my best like thing I've always said. You know, is like revenge is the best revenge is like success.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? For anything, like anybody that's ever doubted you, said fuck you, beat your ass, you know what I mean? Like become successful and become everything they said that you wasn't gonna be.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna be everything that he's not. You know
for
what
sure.
I mean? For sure, just like you said.
For sure.
Yeah. Music part of it, man. I mean, what part when you decided that, you know what, hey, this is something that I'm gonna do. I'm inspired to do this music thing. Like, I'm gonna focus on this.
Like all the way 100.
Yeah, when you said this is when I'm 100 with this.
I think it's when my ex bitch introduced me to a new bitch.
You said your ex girl?
Yeah, introduced me to a new bitch.
So how
before that? Let me tell you before that.
So you got emotional, huh?
No, hey man. I couldn't believe that shit. I was like, what the hell? No, I would say like, damn. Let's see. Okay, so I went through a bunch of producers before I ever put out music, right? And I guess the final producer, I finally came across him, you know what I'm saying? I put in like 3 months worth of time. Like every week I did 2 songs. That was 150. You know what I'm saying? 2 songs every week, 150. And I was knocking out songs. Boom, I had like 30, 40 songs. So I never put anything out or anything like that. But one night he called me up and he was like, hey, you should go in the studio. It's 12:45. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, that's 45 minutes away. I'm like, I'm not coming down there for free, Bobby. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not coming down there for free, Bobby. I need a song. You know what I'm saying? Either way, you paying for this, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm about to hook him up with some stuff. And so he was like, fuck it, you could do a song. You know what I'm saying? So I went down there, and who happened to be there, I don't know if you know the artist Eric Bellinger.
Yeah.
Yeah, Eric Bellinger. He's an R&B platinum artist. You know what I'm saying? And his manager happened to be there that day, and he does music too. You know what I'm saying? And he was sitting in on my session.
Wow.
So I was doing this song called "Tell Me Why You Changed" or whatever, and he was like, this dude was like feeling it. You know what I mean? He was like in the background. I just looked back, like, you know what I'm saying? He really geeked up off of it, and like he did a verse, and we never put that song out, but he invited me to do it, open up for Eric Bellinger on December 1st, 2017.
Oh wow.
You know what I'm saying? And like I was like, no, that was like, that's so random. Like that's probably like my shittiest song for one.
Yeah.
For two, like that was like random. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like just 12:45 a.m. The dude just wants some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you know I'm doing a song because I want to do a song. That was my mentality at the time. You know what I'm saying? If I'm gonna do this shit, I'm gonna do it for real.
Yeah.
You know.
Right.
And bro, and then that night, that show that he put me on, it wasn't like a show where like a whole bunch of little local artists are on there. You know what I'm saying? It was just me and him.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? I opened up for him at the shittiest, blackest club called Boda Cafe. If anybody's from Hawaii, you know what Boda Cafe is, right? And this is the ghetto club. You know what I'm saying? This shit sold out.
Wow.
450 people that night sold out. You know what I'm saying? And I was with this other dude named Keanu, who was like a singer. He's like a Bryson Tiller type of singer.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it was me and him and Eric Bellinger, sorry. And you know what's funny, dude? Like my guy who actually I was friends with, who ran security that night.
Yeah.
He was my driver, and I had my driver pick up Eric Bellinger. You know what I'm saying? I had him. If you go on my Instagram, you know what I'm saying? Ty Legrande, by the way. If you go on my Instagram and look at my clips, you'll see me pictures with him. You know what I'm saying? I was the first one he saw when he got out the car. And the part that blew my mind, dude, you know what I'm saying? That me and that Keanu dude, you know what I'm saying? He had like all the right support, right? You know what I'm saying? Like all the people throwing the event was like really pushing this guy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I got it based off a lucky lucky meet. And like this dude like got put on by like this dude got a song with Bryson. You know Bryson Tiller?
Yep.
He produced a fucking track for Bryson Tiller a year later. You know what I'm saying? Like got
No
put
way.
on majorly by these people. You know, and I just never understood like where I went wrong at.
Right.
That shit blew my mind. Like where did I go wrong at? You know?
Yeah.
And I still don't, bro. That's one question I still can't answer to this day. You know what I'm saying? Like we both performed at the show, sold out, both had that shit lit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Both two different vibes. Not like we're the same vibe and one's better. You know what I'm saying? Like I just don't know where I went wrong.
Damn. Yeah.
So that night, but I had a great time, dude.
Right.
I broke up with my girl that day. My freaking ex girl introduced me to a new girl. She did music. Her name was Black Tokyo. I was like, isn't that Black? Oh, Black Tokyo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not Black China, Black Tokyo.
Yeah.
Is that her sister?
That was just different.
Hey, I was tripping, man. But yeah, no, like that just showed me like, you know, what I can get without even making an effort to something I love. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So then boom, I started putting the full effort after that. You know what I'm saying? I was like, look, let's get a camera. You know what I'm saying? I got my own place. Let's move my producer in. Let's get my DJ in. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because I was like, I need a manager. Boom, why not have a manager as a DJ? This dude gets every gig he gets, I can perform at. Every performance I get, he could DJ at.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This is Hawaii. Everybody goes word of mouth, you know?
That's
For real. And then my producer moved in with me, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're all going through our struggles. My DJ and his girl argued every day, no matter what. No matter what. You know what I'm saying? I just broke up with my girl, and I'm just going hard. Like, I'm going hard and lit. Team Litty, you know what I'm saying? I'm lit every night, but I'm like, networking, like majorly getting, like blowing my shit up at this point, you know what I'm saying? I'm really feeling myself after that. And I threw my own event 15 days later. Wow. So right at the club right next door. Wow. At the club right next door, sold that out. And then I didn't do nothing at that point. I was like, all right, now let's see what everybody else do. You know what I'm saying? Because like the hip hop scene in Hawaii is really not big at all, man. Like, it's like EDM is bigger than hip hop out there. Like reggae is number one. EDM. You know what I'm saying? The Aloha music, is better than hip hop out there.
Really? That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, man, that's pretty good shit though.
So you've been grinding on this for a minute.
He's been
though.
grinding.
Yeah,
bro.
man. So like, my bad. I'm trying to finish.
Those are good stories. You talked about everybody kind of lining up. You got this guy with you, this guy with you, and everybody's kind of trying to. So do you still stay in? I mean, we can get back to it. So go. I would just want to know: do you still stay in contact with some of those cats that you don't?
I'm gone,
bro.
Dude.
Yeah, I was getting to that, man. Like, I guess that was like the point. You know what I'm saying? Like, I started really driving though. Like, you know, and I was like. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna need someone that wants this lifestyle but doesn't really know what to do. You know what I'm saying? So I ended up getting a young kid that's 19 getting in the club, but this dude love to take photos. You know what I'm saying? So I gave it that. Boom, that's my camera guy, but he's a manager at the fucking burger place. You know what I'm saying?
Right, yeah.
So boom, we got free food. You can move in. You got a whip. I could go anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like we're working together, just trying to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? As kids, like youngin, like you know what I'm saying, 21, 22.
That's cool, man.
And I'm just hustling. Like I haven't worked a regular job in 4 years. You know, like a regular job in 4 years. I just hustle. You know what I mean? Legal and illegal. Yeah. But now I'm just doing legal. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm just doing legal. At the time,
folks, he's legal now.
At the time, I was doing illegal and legal. You know what I'm saying? But no, I was living it. I was doing it. I had my own car, my own house. You know what I'm saying? I was chilling. I'm like figuring out myself at the same time. You know what I'm saying? This music. And like the music, I swear to God, like the shit I wrote 3 years later, bro. I mean, 3 years ago is like predicting my whole future, like literally. And like when I play for people and I'm like, listen, I'm like, dude, I didn't mean to play that. Like, I didn't mean for that to say that at that time. You know what I'm saying? But like, this is really what's happening. Yeah. And so like, boom, I'm getting a whole like I got a whole following now, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like every club I go to, I'm in free. You know what I'm saying? Like every club I go to, they're hooking me up. Yeah. People are like, hey Ty, like you like hear it the whole night, dude. Like I literally had a whole all my stories was literally hit clubs all night, right? And I like at the time, like as soon as that started popping off, you know what I'm saying? My son came out into the picture, you know, and that was so left field, like you know what I'm saying? Like that was so left field when I heard that, man, because I didn't hear about till he was born.
Yeah, mine's just kind of left field,
bro.
Not as far as left as you guys, but
hey man, like this girl. The girl I met, I got pregnant and had my son, dude. I met off Tinder twice, okay? Like,
what?
I met her off Tinder, and the first time we hooked up, it is what it was, right?
Tinder works, man. It doesn't work.
It does not work. It does not work at all. Do not use Tinder dude, because you'll get it fucking
Don't worry about us, man. Don't worry. I don't even know what the fuck Tinder really is. I just found out what it was. Just the
We're not talking about me. We're talking about Tinder.
How old you got a boy?
I got a boy,
How old's your boy?
He's 3 right now.
Wow.
He's gonna be 4 in January 8th.
That's what's up, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I didn't hear about him until after he was born. Like, and my mom told me about him because she saw pictures on Facebook. You know what I mean? And like, long story short, like you know what I'm saying, this girl like this girl like entrapped me or whatever. Like, she took the condom, got herself pregnant.
Are you serious?
You know what I'm saying? Like literally, bro.
Did she do that because she think that you were like gonna was she blowing up rapper or was she just
shit? I don't really know. Hey, my bad. Let me fix this quick. There you go. Cool.
Get that one too.
This one right.
Yeah, it should be good.
I don't really think she really knew like who I was at the time. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't really talk about it. Yeah, my bad.
You said he got good genes.
Either that or she was really like not gonna get pregnant by anybody else. Because
damn, dude.
Because I would never date this girl in my life, dude. I didn't. But man, I thought it was hot shit that night because I really did. I thought it was hot shit that night. I thought it was hot shit that night, bro. Because you know why, dude? Look, at this point, I'm feeling myself, right? It's like at the time I'm feeling myself, and I'm like, yeah, I'm about to get this shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm walking out of the gym with me and mom at 24-hour fitness, right? I see her. You know what I'm saying? In her trunk, put her shit away with them tight ass shorts, right? So this girl got body. She don't got too much face. She got body, right?
She a 50-yard fake out.
What did you say?
A 50-yard fake out.
Her eyebrows look like a pump fake. Like you ever seen the plays on Madden? The option.
Oh, dude.
That's fucked up, man.
Hey, you see the part where they had the different options? You know what I'm saying? Where one goes a little bit wider, and one is a flea flicker and a fake, right?
Yeah.
Bruh, she had all 3 plays, okay?
But she had body, so he was like, she's cool with me.
She worked them stair steppers for show, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, yo, what you doing? You know what I'm saying? You're like, oh, I just got out the shower, and, you know, I'm about to go home, like this. You know what I'm saying? You got to go home like this? She said, yeah, like, you know, why? I was like, boom, there it is. So we got this place called Tantalus, right? It's like this, where there's a view, and you can see the whole island. Let's go here, because I got to meet this chick afterwards, you know what I'm saying? Can you drop me off, by the way? And she was like, yeah, I can drop you off. You know what I'm saying? Where you gotta go? I was like, I just gotta go make some sales. You know what I'm saying? Do my thing, right?
Yeah.
And I took her to the mountain, dude, and I did her in the back seat, bro, and with a condom and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? I didn't pay attention to where the condom went. I just like thought I forgot it even came off. You know what I'm saying? Like I forgot it even came off. So I'm thinking like I dropped it to go take a piss when I went to go take a piss, and she like dropped me out to the girl's house, bro, and picked me up back off and dropped me back off at home, dude. So I'm thinking I'm hot shit, right?
Yeah.
This is my karma in the ass, bro. Like karma in the ass. So 9 months later, dude, I'm thinking my music career is about to take off, bro. And January 8th, dude, I find I have a boy. You know what I'm saying?
So did you slow down after that? Did you like take a step back and be like, from the music
man,
thing for a bit, you feel like you had to, or
you don't want to hear this part? This is the
Tell the part. Tell it, man. Tell it.
Hey, can we buckle our seatbelts real quick? Like,
Tell,
quick,
hey,
bro.
The people want to know, man.
Listen, dude. 6 months later, bro, I get a fucking paper in the mail from court that says you have to come test for another child named Dream Key. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So you got another. So you got this baby, but then you got another test.
you got the double whammy.
And
Yeah,
guess-
too.
guess
See,
it's-
my dad, you got the
guess
double.
it's what-
The double.
That's
So guess what,
that's a
bro?
blessing, man.
So guess what, bro? I think, okay, so I'm 24 years old, 2 kids, 2 baby mamas, 2 weeks apart.
Wow. Wow.
2 weeks apart, bro. January 8th and January 24th, exactly 2 weeks apart.
So your music thing, that just put a stall to it right then and there? You just started like,
I think I got-
hustling more or working more,
What
or
was
the
I
music
doing,
still
man?
going full bore? Or?
Yeah, like what?
I think, okay, at that time, right? I didn't mention my daughter at that time. But I'm dating, I think I was dating that stripper, this girl named Precious, right? I was dating her at the time, and freaking, I think this is when I bought my second house, and I was like, yo, you know what I'm saying? I'm a lovey-dovey type, you know, really, I really am, you know what I'm saying? I want a relationship, and, you know, I'm like going all out for this girl, and she's like a dancer, and, you know what I'm saying? I'm cool with it, because I push, and she dances, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It works out perfectly. And it like that, like at that time where I heard about my kid and everything like that, I lost the place, you know what I'm saying? Because she wasn't helping me out at all, really. I was just being an idiot. Like, I got hit in the face so hard. Like, so hard. You know what I mean? Like, boom, 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 boom.
No shit, dude.
You know what I'm saying? And, like,
That's a reality check right there.
That's a fucking slap in the face, man.
bro, I got
That's a
drop kicked,
double.
so,
Like my man said, that's a double whammy, man.
dude, I
because-
got green eggs in hand, like everything, bro. Like, everything on one plate, bro. All to the face. And so, like, I lost my place. Boom. Fell in love with a fucking dumbass. Like a dumbass. Fucking had
You was
two
in love with the stripper? Is that the
Bro,
one?
I'm
that
in love with
T-Pain?
all these bitches. Like, I got issues, bro, with just loving, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because honestly, they're good friends, bro. And I'm a good friender, too. But, like, not if I don't like you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if I like you, man, I'm head over heels. And so I lost the place. Freaking heard about my kids. So I moved back with my mom. You know what I'm saying? And did I stop the music? Nah, because freaking I'm doing everything to freaking forget about pain.
Yeah.
You know
Is
what I
that
mean?
like Derek was asking you? Was that the music kind of like a outlet to kind of like a
Was it outlet?
kind of like a journal, kind of like, you know, because a lot of musicians, bro. I mean, a lot of the best ones, they express themselves in their music, and you just like, man. And he'll go back to like when I was younger here, man. I was just angry, you know, like even like for instance, Ice Cube. You go back to some of his stuff, he's like, man, I was angry.
Yeah.
I was mad when he says that's the reason why I was saying this stuff. But as time goes on, it's like, shit, I can't rap about the streets and shit no more. I'm fucking rich and I got a great life and my wife and kids and shit like that.
Yeah.
So was it kind of like one of those things you was like, just like in like expressing yourself what you were going through in life in your music?
Yeah, honestly, I didn't even know it was like that at first. You know what I'm saying? Like when I first started doing music, I thought I was doing it just like because I heard Kendrick hit swimming pools. You know what I mean? I was like, pour up, drink. I was like, that shit's sick. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
And I was writing music to just like because I wanted to get some thoughts across, but you know what I'm saying? I was doing more to please the sound or pleasing the sound. You know. But after that shit happened, like yeah, man, like every song I do, whether it's like trap, you know what I'm saying, some lovey-dovey stuff, like it's always gonna be a story. Like if you can play every song on my stuff right now, and it's a story. You know what I'm saying? I got songs about my dad. I got songs about my hustle, mostly about the hustle. I got singing songs. I got slow songs, like just some real deep shit. Like I can quote lyrics all day. You know what I'm saying, about like some real deep shit that I like been through that I put in songs.
Yeah.
And before I realized it at the time, because I wasn't paying attention to the pain, you know, it was naturally just coming out. You know what I mean? Like I don't put a song out or I don't make a song that where I had to think about it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
flows.
yeah, like if I hear the beat, it hits right away. Boom. And you know what I'm saying? If I hear the lyrics, it hits right away. The whole melody, it hits right away.
So what's your process? What's your process in writing? Do you write after you hear the beat, so you hear the beat and then the lyrics come, you write it then and record it? Is that how it works?
No, I don't.
So I know some people write before, just write lyrics and they'll find a beat to match the lyrics.
Right.
How does that work with you?
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's different for everybody, right? But like, I'm a real energy person, so like, you know, like when you hear DMX, like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you hear DMX, you're like, you know what I'm saying?
We right
You know what I'm
here.
saying? Yeah, you know what I'm
We
saying?
ain't going anywhere. We right here.
You know what
And he's
I'm saying?
like, fuck that. I'll see you guys later. And he
Yeah.
starts writing.
Yeah.
Yeah, was that kind of
You know
how
what I'm
type of guy you got to feel it, right?
You start going in. It was like Little John, you know what I'm saying? Get it low. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
like I guess it just like you bring a whole different vibe. You know what I'm saying? And like me, freaking. Man, I honestly forgot the question.
No, man, no, we're just talking about kind of like the whole, like you just the stuff that went through with the girls and the babies
Yeah.
coming along towards kind of like all this drama and all this stuff going on. It's like fuck the world slapping you in the face because first you was just thinking about you. Now it's like fuck. I got this baby's mama here. I like her. I love her. I kind of like this.
Man, yeah,
and
I was
like,
juggling,
fuck,
dude.
you know what I'm
Messed
saying?
up.
So it's like I lost my fucking place. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, well, like you said, basically what you were like. What I kind of got was is that you're writing, and then you can look.
You said how my process, right?
Process, yeah.
Sorry, okay, I got
good.
you now. No, my whole process, dude. Like, I hear the beat, I'm energy, bro, and like it's gonna hit right away, and I'll know. Like, you know what I'm saying? If I had to force it, bro, I'm not gonna do it because I already been through that stage, like, you know, in the beginning.
Yeah.
Well, I was just trying to do it to please people instead of like, you know, spitting my image.
Yeah.
So like now when I write, dude, like it just comes. I play piano too, you know.
Really?
I've been a drum captain, you know what I'm saying? And like, when I did all those things back then, I didn't think that I was like gonna connect that way.
Yeah.
You play the piano, man?
Bro, hey man, when I first, all right, look, check this out, man. I feel like I avoided my dream my whole life because I was drum captain at 7th grade. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
8th grade and being quarterback for the football team at the same time.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? At the halftime shows, I would go play for the drums,
Oh,
for
wow.
the drum
That's
line,
what's up, man.
and then get dressed back up and go on the football field.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? My mom would have the recordings of that shit.
Wow.
Right? And then I'm like, I heard my friend like who played the trumpet, and this kid like he looks slow. You know what I mean? Like he looks like he does not all there, but like he started playing piano. I was like, Jesus Christ, like that's beautiful, dude. I was like, you gotta teach me that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like one day for my birthday, I told my mom about that, and she got me a keyboard, and I just like started like playing they had the one that light up, and so I just started playing the songs and just copying the songs. You know what I mean? The first thing I learned was for release. So after doing that, like, you know what I'm saying, messing with the keyboard, I was so into it, teaching myself, and I had a couple of songs memorized. I started doing songs on my own. I hated reading notes. I was like Nick Cannon.
Yeah.
Like Nick Cannon. I hate reading notes. Okay. I can read rhythms. I can't read notes like the A, B, C thing. Like I can read it, but it takes a long time. You know what I mean? Like that's so hard. So I never got into that. I was just like, I started just feeling it. You know what I mean? Like I was just playing notes
You
and like
feel it. You could just hear it. You could just
yeah. And I made songs, bro, like from scratch, like just off my head, off the piano. You know what I mean?
That's badass, dude.
Yeah. So yeah, man, you're just an artist, bro.
I guess so. I didn't know until later, but yeah, I guess so. Like, you know,
No, man, motherfucker, you still young, bro. Yeah, you still young, man. You got to stay on that grind. But playing the piano and playing the drums and fucking rapping and fucking singing on top of that, because he showed me some songs where he's fucking singing. I'm like, fuck, like this guy is all around type deal. It's just the thing is that it's kind of like you're a sleeping giant, bro.
So do you have,
for
have
real.
you put an album out yet, or is that what you're doing now?
Yeah, I've so just this like recently, you know, I've been doing, like I said, I've been doing it for a long time, but I just released this album called The Liddy View. My label's called Team Liddy. The Liddy View is pretty much like my perspective on you know what I've been through this past year and a half and two years. You know what I mean? Fake people, freaking selling, trapping, bitches, parties. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Being a dad, all that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and like that album kind of talks about, I guess, like the beginning, like, you know what I'm saying? The first song's called If They Don't Know, you know what I'm saying? The second song's called What Got You Lit.
Yeah.
Third song is Young Hova. That's talking about, like, you know, like Hova, like Jay-Z, you know what I'm saying? Like, taking over shit. Jump. Then you got Chopsticks and Tell Me. You know what I'm saying? Tell Me is about tell me why you changed. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Tell me why you changed. You know what I'm saying? They're like, pretty much not living to everybody's expectations.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's all I got out right now.
That's what's up, man. So that album just released out? Did you just release?
I just released that on September 29th.
Nice. And where can they find that at?
You can go to Apple Music, YouTube, Google, Spotify. It's on all stores right now.
Motherfuckers, go listen, go buy it.
Yeah, the Liddy
cool,
View.
man.
Search the Liddy View for sure.
Yeah, man. I was like, man. That's the thing is that I mean, sometimes it's kind of like you're here and you see all these things, and sometimes you just gotta go get molded the right way before you explode, you know?
Yeah.
And Moses Lake is a perfect place to find yourself to fucking get yourself, and then
Lake.
bam, you know?
Yeah.
That's for real,
Hey,
my
shout
man.
out Moses Lake, man. This is a crazy town. It's small.
We got a bunch of
small
motherfucking
town,
country
man.
motherfuckers, but it's crazy. But but hey.
Hey, you'd be surprised, dude. How do I tell you this part?
Yo, bro. So like your grandparents, do they own liquor store? They own the liquor store down there, right? Do they own liquor stores? It's just like, so they got that. You got that drive, that fucking that hustle in your blood, man, right? I mean,
yeah. I guess before I knew it, you know.
Yeah.
I feel like my family, like they've been through everything I've been through, just won't tell me about it, you know.
Yeah.
You know, but definitely got that hustle and drive. My grandparents doing a liquor store in Moses Lake on Stratford, and like though I guess, you know, like even doing the music stuff out here, man, like people just come in the store and then like jam into the music. I'm like, you like the song? You know, they're like, yeah. And I'm like, that's me. You know?
Yeah, that's me. Yeah.
And they came in the next day, and they're hearing a different song that's like I completely sound different. Like they're like, what song is this? I'm like, that's me.
That's cool, man.
You know what I mean? Yeah. And like that just like gave me more drive right there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like when I thought about it, you know what I'm saying? I didn't do music. I probably like for like a whole 10 months before I came here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's a beat. Is a cut.
Yeah. You know. So I mean, like, right now from the beginning to the end, like, who's still got your back? Like everybody that when you started the music, when you felt like you were at your highest point and to your lowest point, besides your family, who still got your back?
Besides family?
Besides family.
Oh.
If there's anybody.
Because they're always coming.
Hey, keyword. If there's anybody.
Yeah, if there's anybody, because you know how because you got to think. Let's just say you blow up, they're gonna come running. Remember?
Oh yeah, of course.
You know?
I mean, like I guess that's a given, and I guess that's like the joy that you really get, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're like, yeah, I knew you was fake.
Yeah. Most people are, man. Most people are not going to be there with you through the struggle, man. They're not, dude.
Yeah.
They want to come back around to reap some rewards, man. But
yeah,
I don't don't got one person like
not one. So
not one that's like I can call up and be like, you know, like share like this with them and be like that's up to date with me or anything. You know, I don't got one person beside my family, and like I don't even got family, bro. I got my grandma, my grandpa, my mom.
yeah,
You know what I mean? That's it. I got no brothers, sisters, nothing.
Right. So that's the thing is that when it does happen, because it's gonna happen, it should be easy.
Oh, it should mostly definitely be easy, man. Because I'm just be making friends with people that want to get rich.
Yeah.
That's it.
Just find people that are going in the same direction as you, man. You know what I'm saying? And if they ain't willing to carry their own weight, you gotta go. Gotta go.
For real, I stopped. I used to be that person, like, you know why I don't got friends, dude? Because I don't know, maybe it's because, like, you know, like the lifestyle I lived or whatever, but like I was always a giver, you know what I'm saying? And like I didn't expect nothing, you know what I'm saying? Like, but like if something happened, you know what I'm saying? Like it happened, you know what I mean? That's just what it is. But I never had any expectations for, like being a giver or, like, you know, being a nice person.
Yeah, that's good.
You know what I'm saying? But people like had this, like, just started expecting it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Started like looking at you a different way if you say no.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like now I just became like, yo, things are gonna be this way. If you don't like it, dude, I can't fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
That's it. That's it.
And me and Derek, we had a show. We talked about your frame. Like this is your world.
Yeah.
And you're in it. And if you're not basically feeling it, what I am, this is my frame. I just can't fuck with you, bro.
I really can't.
These are my expectations of basically it is. And if you're not, I can't fuck with you, man.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, man. I lost a lot of friends, bro.
I lost.
People gotta keep.
I lost a lot of friends.
Like people gotta keep up with you, man. That's the thing. I
Right.
think we feel like we gotta continue to just like pull people along, and the door's always open, man.
Yeah, it's always open. Yeah,
but,
I was just gonna say something like that too. Like you got this circle, like, you know, it's a boundary now.
Yeah.
It's like this boundary that people can't cross, but they're watching.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're peeking over the wall, and like, you know what I'm saying? Some are gonna come in the right time, some are gonna come at the right place, and you can forgive them or not forgive them. But you know what I'm saying? That's when I started just believing like life is life. You know what I'm saying? Like things happen for a reason. You're gonna meet this person, and like at that time, you feel right. Your first thought, just rock with it. You know, like just rock with that first thought, because every time I ever second guessed it, I was fucking wrong. You know what I mean? Like I was
true.
wrong. I was like I should have went with the first thought.
That's true,
every
man.
time.
Mm-hmm.
And you can't force like growth and loyalty on people, man.
Yeah.
They got it or they don't.
I mean,
man.
what is like, bro? Please answer this. Like, what is friends nowadays? You know what I'm saying? Like, come have a drink. Let's talk about our problems. You know what I'm saying? Like I've never found no interest in that.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to talk about my day with you.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to dwell on the past. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to do any of that. Like,
Yeah.
friends to me, dude, like people that are like working to a common goal. Like, hey, bro, did you do your shit? Did you finish that?
Who's gonna hold
Are
you
you coming
accountable,
to
man?
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
Yeah.
Did you do that shit? Hey, man, look, I did it anyways, bro. Even though you wasn't, but I'm still waiting, bro. You know what I'm saying? Come on.
Yeah,
That's
most
kind of
people,
friends
most
I
people,
want, you know
most
what I mean?
people like living with, like what we talk about it sometimes. Most people like the chaos and like the drama, right?
Yeah,
they
it
wanna
keeps them
They
going.
just want to come hang out and let's talk about our drama. Man.
Yeah, they like
I'm
getting by though. Like,
I
it's
ain't
like,
got no time for that drama, man.
Yeah.
Like I'm going
all.
this way, you know, and I
Yeah.
think that's important. You figure that out already,
Yeah.
man.
yeah.
Most people, I know
that's-
people my age that are still
There's
living
drama.
Hey,
in
man,
that
I
drama. Living in that drama,
I
dude.
got such a wide category. Like you said, like I don't have friends. You know what I'm saying? But like I do have people be like, hey, I'm coming out, man. Can you put this together for me? You know what I'm saying? Like I have people that are in powerful places. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna call them to come hang
Yeah.
out
Yeah.
or like on a friend level. We're on a business level. But you
Yeah.
know, to me, like them saying like, yeah, I got you, no hesitation. That's a friend to me. 'Cause
Exactly.
I'm gonna replicate that same exact thing.
Exactly.
And the reason why we're friends because we both bring something to the table.
Right.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's a friend of me.
Right.
For real.
Yeah, I think, man, that's one thing that I've learned over time too, man, is exactly that. What are you bringing to the table?
Mm-hmm.
Because there's lots of people that are willing to give you help or give you advice or mentor you,
Yeah.
but at the same time, it's like we just can't be the takers, man. Like, what am I giving you?
Yeah.
What am I bringing to the table to this relationship?
Hey, that's
you know,
crazy.
like you have to have those things, man. Like I think if you really want to advance and get ahead, is you got to make sure. We can't just be looking for handouts, man.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers looking for handouts all the time. So you got to be bringing something to the table,
Right.
Yeah.
right? Because
That's
people are willing to give advice and mentor that in powerful and good positions, but you got to be willing to bring something
Right,
as well,
right.
you know. So
Yeah.
And, yeah, it's crazy, man. Like people like growing up, I guess like the generations, right? Like you used to look for personality in people. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
who's gonna say something, and then too many people started saying stuff. Now you're looking like who's saying too much.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Like that's exactly how I think. You know what I'm saying?
Wow. Yeah.
Now it's
Wow.
like who's saying too much, who's doing too much. Like is that even real? You know what I'm saying? Like that's like what we come to the way of thinking. So now like, when you meet people, it's like, what are you doing in your life? You know what I'm saying? Like does that have anything to do?
yeah,
Do I want to be? You know what I'm saying? Like that's how I'm seeing
Yeah.
it. Like the only thing I'm seeing, bro, is like we're going this way.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you're anywhere here in this line forward, like I'm good. You know what I'm saying?
Good,
There's
man.
nothing that has nothing to do with me
Good.
at all. And I'm not trying to
Hey,
drown
man,
myself like
no,
that.
that's fucking good because if you ain't going in a direction I want to go, like what the fuck are we doing?
For real,
what are we doing?
what are we
Yeah,
chilling
what
here
are we
for? Why are
doing?
we
Yeah,
even
what-
having
what-
this drink,
It
dude?
depends on what lane you're going to, and it's kind of like,
Yeah.
like you said earlier, it's kind of like, you know, you're at chapter 5. This person's at chapter. I'm at chapter 10.
Hell
This
yeah.
person's at chapter 5, and you're trying to figure out basically what, you know. You can't compare what you're doing at that time there, but if my chapters are still going,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know, if your chapters are still going, you probably forgot something that happened back in chapter
his,
7.
His chapter
you know?
might finish at 15. You might
Yeah.
finish at 20,
Yeah.
motherfucker. Man, like I might.
Exactly,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's the thing is that, I mean, and that's kind of like what me and Derek's about. It's like, man, I want to grow. And you know what, bro? I'm never too old to grow.
Yeah.
And if some young cat can come in, I'm talking about like my middle son, bro. This man, all my boys teach me something new. And I'm just like learning all these different things. So I'm downloading these books and I'm listening to them because this little motherfucker told me something that I didn't know about. And I was... Because I'm a thinker, and I'm a weird dude. I think when I fucking lay down at night, I'll fucking have...
That's gonna be the intro to a song.
Yeah.
I'm a weird dude.
No, I'm a weird. No, I'm trying to tell you, I lay down and I
I'm a
sleep.
weird dude.
Hey, have you heard? Like me, when I lay down at nighttime, I dream about like I start thinking about my day and counting all the stuff that wasn't. And so my kids tell me stuff, and I was like, how the hell did he know about that? And this is a fucking baby to me, so I got to research it. I got to find out what it's about. But it's about growing, because they say 5 people that you hang around, you're an average of those 5 people.
Yeah, that's true.
You know.
That's true, man. If you got a bunch of your 5 friends are making $10,000 a year, you're making $10,000 a year, man. You're the average.
Yeah.
You're the average of the 5 closest people to you.
Yeah.
For sure.
So
So that's in everything, man.
yeah. So I mean, so I'm trying to like, dude, you're never too old. Like right now, we're a bunch of kids sitting here. You the baby. We're a bunch of kids sitting here, and we just want to get our knowledge up.
Bro, my knees are cracking right now.
Yeah,
I hate that shit.
So,
that's funny shit, man.
So what's this? Now what's you got like a you're putting together a project. What's your project coming up?
All right, so yeah, I'm fresh to Moses Lake, right? It's been a couple months. I told you people come in there like the songs and stuff like that. So I was like, I'm gonna get back into this shit. And man, I played this beat one day, dude. It was like, it's called Crook. I played this beat, and then like what I told you how I write music, it just happened. I mean, like I wrote that whole song in like 45 minutes. Like, wow. You know what I'm saying? It just came, and freaking, I booked a session the next week in Seattle, and it's called Tear Up the Lot, right? And
it's a good song.
It's good.
We'll have to put a link on this link or play it at the end of this episode or something. Man.
It's a good song. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it felt like you know what I'm saying. If they put it up before the 30th, then you won't get it, but it'll be released on the 31st.
we'll wait then.
Yeah. It's coming to you this Halloween, man. Tear Up the Lot. I put in the music video together. This is like the first like song I'm like putting everything right. You know what I'm saying? License, producer, and mixed master. You know what I'm saying? And it just sounds like. Honestly, hearing it myself, it just sounds better than any song I've ever put out. You know what I'm saying? I can hear every instrument, every vocal, you know what I'm saying? And it's lit, dude. The video shoot is on 30th. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be right at the liquor store. We also got this mansion party after. And I'm just really trying to put a small town.
It's going to keep going.
It's going to come. Yeah. I'm just really trying to put a small town on, you know, and being from an island, I feel like it's kind of like the same thing, you know what I'm saying, with word of mouth. And if we could put a small town on doing this COVID shit, like, that's fucking fabulous. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, in my opinion. So, Tear the Lot's coming out on the 31st. That's my single for the Liddy View 2. Yeah. I don't have a date for the Liddy View 2 yet, but we're going to start off with that one.
Have you hooked up with any art, like local artists around here? Is there anybody you've met that do music or do anything like that in Moses Lake or surrounding areas?
Not that I've met. Like, not personally, yet. No, on a personal level or and connected with after.
You leave it at died. Yep.
It died? Yeah.
Just keep going. We'll finish it off.
Okay. Yeah, no, not anyone that I met personally or and like, you know, made something happen after. I met them, but like nobody pursued anything after. Okay. I'm not going to chase somebody, you know, for nothing.
I hear you, bro.
But I'm definitely willing to work with people that can bring something to the table.
Yeah.
You know, and
well, your sounds. I heard your song. I heard that song Anthony, man. It's pretty polished, man. Like it sounds legit.
Yeah.
So legit. I don't know. I know there's a couple people around here that are into music, but I don't know if they're as polished as yours, man. You know
really?
What I'm saying?
You think so?
Like yours sounds like it's ready to go. You know, like so.
That's just the draft too, man. We're still 3 days like from editing it. You know?
Wow.
That's not even mastered yet.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Wow.
This is the draft. Like, he just added, like, he keeps adding stuff every day, man. But like, yeah, I'm putting so much effort behind this because this is like, you know, like what I'm officially coming out with. You know what I'm saying? Like my name and everything I'm about to drop, and
so this is go time for you.
This is go time, man. Like this is like my one step that I need to make before it's a make or break. You know what I'm saying? Like once I do this video, the last step is just the marketing plan. You know what I'm saying? 5 G's on an artist management marketer. Like I got hit up from Atlantic Records. You know Atlantic Records? Yeah, I got hit up from an A&R from Atlantic Records, and she's just waiting for me to drop that 500. You know what I'm saying? So she can work my whole promotion. So like that's my last step. And like that, all these steps before that, man, it's been a journey, dude.
I bet you it has been. Man, I'm trying to tell you, man, with your personality, I think you regardless you're gonna make it. I already know, man. I
hope so, dude.
That's
really, I really appreciate that, man. Like,
and like me and my boy Derek, we always sit back and we was like, Derek's like, so what about this kid? I was like, I don't know, man. I just like him. I said, you guys like, because he might be from Hawaii or like, I don't know what the fuck, man.
He's such a lovable guy, bro.
Yeah. I'm just like, no, he's a cool. And I don't say that really about anybody, right?
Yeah, he's like
not
really that guy, right?
And usually Anthony's like, man, I don't trust no motherfucking body, man.
So I hope this shit. Hopefully, that's what we're hoping for, you know.
Yeah, man, we're rooting you on, man.
Yeah,
I think that you have a good you have the right attitude, man.
Yeah,
that's what's up, man.
Oh yeah, man.
And hey, y'all, the DNA with Ty D, man, we out.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate y'all. Ty, hey Ty, give it a quick shout out. All your social media platforms.
Yeah, give
all my social media. Hey, on Facebook is Ty Legrande. You can search me. You'll see my pretty face on there. And then you got Instagram, Ty Legrande. I don't got Twitter. Snapchat, the High Life of TL. So the HI Life of TL. Yes, it's a double meaning for Hawaii and the High Life. Shout out Team Liddy, man. That's my label, dude. And everybody's been supporting us along the way. Watch out for Terror of the Lot on the 31st. And hope y'all can make it to the music video. Shout out DNA. Hey, you guys are fucking dope, bro. You know what I mean?
He said it.
Yeah, you guys are fucking dope, bro.
Hey,
man.
if he said it, it's true.
Gotta believe it.
Amen. All right, y'all.
All right, we're out. Peace.
We out.